Hi, welcome to this video. When working in English, participating in meetings can be difficult. The language of meetings is quite different to the language we are taught at school. When trying to participate in meetings in a second language, it can be very difficult. This video aims to provide some specific guidance. Actually, there are several things that you can do in advance. Try thinking about the meeting. Take time to consider the purpose of the meeting, the attendees' expectations, and what you would like to say. Practice what you would like to say, speaking the points out loud. Try and get to the point concisely when speaking. Consider body language, as attendees will pick up on messages from it. Ensure you sit up and forward, keep your hands on the table. We only trust people when we can see their hands. Smile genuinely, lean in, and try to make eye contact as much as possible with other attendees. Watch others and try to learn from them. Watch others in meetings and see how they participate in meetings. Look for attendees in a similar position to yourself and see how they get involved. Please do not put yourself under pressure to make powerful, exciting contributions. As this is a common mistake, the first step is simply to participate in the meeting. Making big, powerful contributions can be very dangerous. Instead, try the following. Firstly, agree with good ideas. Sometimes simply agreeing with someone or telling them that you agree with their idea is very effective. In addition, all meeting attendees want to feel understood and complimented. For example, I strongly agree with what Bob is proposing we do next. I think this process is much better than the last one, and we should set up a project group to change it as soon as possible. Secondly, continue a point. Simply build on someone else's point. To add to what Belinda said, I would like to suggest we. Thirdly, ask a question. Seek clarification on an issue. Ask a speaker to expand on their contribution and/or give more information. Questions can helpfully develop a deeper understanding of the topic and allow you to get involved. For example, Charles, can you please clarify that point? Jenny, please, can you explain what you mean by that? I will now give some useful English phrases for participating in meetings. Firstly, interrupting. Sorry to interrupt, David, but please, can I say something on this point? If I may, I think there is a better way of doing this. Excuse me for interrupting, but I would like to present an alternative view. Now, asking for opinions. Mary, can we get your insights on this? Do you really think that this is the right way to proceed? Team, how do you feel about the KPIs proposed by the group? Now giving opinions. The way I see things, we face two potential problems next month. I am sorry, but I must say that I feel that the budget will not cover this. In my opinion, we have limited time before the environment changes. Commenting on opinions is another way to participate. I see what you mean. I understand your point. I have never thought about it that way before. When agreeing with other opinions, I agree with Bob. That's the way my team feels. Then, disagreeing with other opinions. I am sorry I cannot agree on this point with Bill. Up to a point we agree with the proposal, but advising and suggesting works, for example. How about considering a new supplier? We should open a new office. Why don't you switch suppliers? What about increasing production? I recommend that the team is increased in size. Clarifying is another way of participating. Please let me put this another way. I would like to repeat that. Have we made that clear enough? A statement is said then, do you see what I'm trying to explain? Asking for repetition. I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that, please? I missed that. Could you say it again, please? Could you run that by me one more time? Asking for clarification. Please, could you explain how that's going to work? I'm afraid I do not understand what you're proposing. Sorry, Leslie, I don't see what you mean. Please, could you share more data? Correcting information is another way of participating. That is not what I meant. Sorry, that's not quite right, Mark. I'm concerned that you don't understand what I'm saying. That's not really what we had in mind. Thank you for your time today. I hope this has been useful. There is a PDF that accompanies this video on the Doing Business in English website blog that can be downloaded free of charge. Good luck, and I hope you can participate in meetings effectively. I look forward to seeing you soon.